In this problem, we have the integral from 1 to infinity of 18x to the 8th plus 28x to the 3rd divided by 2x to the 9th plus 7x to the 4th dx. And what we're going to do in this problem is use the substitution rule to get this into a place that I can solve it. Okay, so here's the substitution rule. If you have f of g of x times g prime of x, it's equal to the limits being g of a times g of b of f of u du, where u is equal to g of x. Okay, so what we're going to do is say that our u, which is also our g of x, is equal to the denominator, which is 2x to the 9 plus 7x to the 4, which means our du, which is our g prime of x, is going to be equal to 18x to the 8th plus 28x cubed. Okay, so notice that this now looks like the numerator. Okay, that's convenient for us. Okay, now we need to also change our limits. Since we've done this u, we need to change our limits. So we will have, when I plug in a 1, so g of 1, it'll be 2 times 1 to the 9th plus 7 times 1 to the 4th. And basically that's just 2 plus 7 equals 9. So g of 1 equals 9. Now we can't plug in infinity for our upper limit, so I'll just say that would be, I could add a little, this is the limit as b approaches infinity of, and I could change this to be b. Okay, so that's what I'll do for the upper part, and I will plug that into there. So I'll plug the b into my g of x. So g of b is going to be equal to 2 times b to the 9th plus 7b to the 4th. Okay, and I'll keep this limit as b goes to infinity on my next step. Okay, so what that tells us is that we have the limit as b approaches infinity. The integral and the bottom limit was 9. Remember, we're using this formula over here, g of a and g of b. And the upper limit was this stuff, 2b to the 9th plus 7b to the 4th. Okay, and then what we'll have on the inside of that is going to be, the top ended up being du, right? So the top will be du instead of all this x stuff, and the bottom will be u. Okay, now you may recognize this integral. That is going to be a natural logarithm, so we'll have the limit as b approaches infinity of the natural log of u integrated from 9 to 2b to the 9th plus 7b to the 4th. Okay, and when I plug in my limits, I get the limit as b approaches infinity. Plug in the upper limit, I get the ln of 2b to the 9th plus 7b to the 4th minus ln of 9. Okay, so what we see here is, once I do this, if I look at what's happening here on the limit as b approaches infinity, on this thing, if I plug in, if I take this limit as it goes to infinity, this whole thing is going to go to infinity. Okay, so this integral, since it's equal to infinity when I plug in that, diverges, which means it has no answer except for it diverges. It goes to infinity, and that's it.